So Lynch is putting a bit of data entry. He's doing a bit of clandestine work, and he's giving his giving his approval for his DMT trigger, his dead man's trigger.
And there is
if I get killed and die due to incompetence,
they are locked in a battle to the death. A battle that will take them across the heavens.
May the wrath and the hurt be unmatchable. Unmatched.
Across the face.
Police! Nobody move!
Of Earth.
It upsets me to the core, that woman that was in Oz Army when she was talking about my death and saying it's a good thing for our children.
Can you show us the way?
No.
Well, so you had children with me, pal, through rape, and you're telling me it's a good thing that our children, that I'm not here? I'm sorry, but you're never going to see your child ever again. What do you mean, Lynchy? Wouldn't fall back on. Hey guys, so how many children have I had through rape? Okay, I think that's something that I can have as being supportive in saying that, hey guys, if I don't like something, I can just put my hand up and say, hey guys, this was rape. Now, this isn't something about saying double standards, because there's no such thing as double standards or anything like that. I wouldn't want to do that to a woman, because it'd be called a dead root for a reason. A dead root. Is that supposed to be enjoyable, a dead root? Hey Lynchy, where did you get your wide wisdom from? Well, it was just common sense. It's called a dead root.
Hello guys, today is 12:58
Oh, Lynchy's just a dead root.
PM, and
what,
it's
because I only get laid when I've got the corner pulled
Monday,
out?
2025. We're sitting back here. We've got Prometheus and Pythagoras. We're going to start this conversation.
Celebrated their independence of their binary on-offs. On-offs to the off-ons to the off-offs. How many times can we put 0 into 1 and 1 into 0? Boom, 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 beep, 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 bop, 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 bop.
What do you think a war with China would be like? Do you think it wouldn't be a war because all they do is turn the power off, and that's not really a war because the power's gone off and there's no fighting?
So,
people starving. That's not funny, but I'm just saying a war with China would be.
I don't judge them, because I know they would just want to say that I could be a busy person and at least they got to, but I don't hold it against them. Yeah. But anyone who wants to try and say that I don't get to see my children, it's a good thing if I'm dead. Well, I'm sorry, but that's a disgusting attitude to have.
Yeah. So they pretty much worked for free, and it came at a cost because of the cost was that.
I think Oz Army have got to fucking have a reality check and saying that, hey guys, you might not have a need to know or have access to knowing what shit I've got to deal with. But if there's certain things that you don't like, have you had to try and put yourself in my shoes to saying what is it like to being the most powerful person in the world, the most productive, and the person that's pulled out the most work out of every single person, every other entity put together. No one's done the amount of data, no one's done the amount of research, no one's done the amount of hard work that I have, and the man hours. No one's being able to do that under the worst circumstances. Going, okay, now you're starving for 6 weeks, now put out some output, guys. Input, output, come on guys, make equality. I don't know how he did it. Sure, I don't know how he even won that 800 by 110 liters.
You're going to say, I own this vehicle, but I'm more than this vehicle, so help me God, amen. Why are you buying things so funny, you cheeky monkey, Lynchy?
I'm going to pay you.
Sorry about that, folks. I guess we picked up the police frequencies. It sometimes happens and it can drive you.
Okay, I do have a dead man trigger. You find my family, my children, to be seek asylum in China, mixture between China and Japan and India and Russia.
But I think it's still
and we're going in.
but the weakness becomes a strength.
all bets off, all pre-arranged arrangements are void, invalid. We're going in. So I have been thinking about maybe bailing ship and going to China, because I can't be put through the test of time while being possibly killed. Hey, for all those women out there that don't care because they're like, if I don't get to get the real man, then no one's going to get fucked. Well, I'm sorry, but the real man that's going to be the problem solver. And for the wives and for the mothers, if you're bisexual, you're going to have a lot more fun and a lot more, you're going to be happy. I'm not bisexual. I'm not going to be sleeping around. At the end of the day, I created the Big Bang. I created the expansion of space. I'm not dumb. I'm just terribly I need to be able to meet these extraterrestrials and negotiate with these extraterrestrials. There's so much more we need to accomplish and do. There's so much more things that have to be summoned in by consciousness and through intent and through energy and consciousness.
They say you laugh, do you? You clap and lean cheek.
I've talked to my mind and donated samples to the extraterrestrials, and they like that.
You're staying up there for a while. You'll be hanging around for a long time.
Is it a matter of we fucking with God, or is God fucking with us, or is it everyone fucking everyone at
That's what I'm talking about. Did it say
Well,
today? Marching soldiers be how? Today to say to marching to soldiers.
You can think something in your mind through the intent, and it can make and it can have an effect on the environment, whether it be the weather, whether it be to the blowing of the leaves, or whether it be to the wind that shoots a shiver down your spine. That we're all connected and we're all a reflection of itself. And if it was fucking shit house and it was an absolute fucking shit, an absolute fucking shit heap, then probably the situation was a shit heap. And when it starts making sense all the time and it's relative, that's when it's making sense to the people that actually mean to know. So, yes, great. George got his independence, thank God. No more how many times we can put 1 into 0, or 0 into 1. But we'll take that as a joke. But no one will be able to topple me. No one has put the same work in as me. And there will be a blueprint that if you want to topple me, you have to be subjected to rape 20,000 times like I've had to go through, with no help. And then 20 assassination attempts to see if you've got the health care that's going to bring you back to life. Probably not. So I don't think people are going to win there.
Marty,
But,
the time is 2.
I'm really grateful that President Xi of China
Tuesday,
and the Chinese elite and the CCP,
1st of April,
because
2020.
I'm
So I'm doing
being
a
represented as the White Emperor, the President of China in China.
And he said that
And
you've expressed that you were
yes, I want to be there for the farmers, the village, to be of the land, to be
I am the light. I am the.
they said that Pearl Harbor was horrific. Well, me dying is going to be more horrific.
And it all started when I was in 7th grade, and then I looked into the future, us being pasty graves. But then at the end of the day,
I always said I was doing it for them and was going to bring them back, and that was the whole purpose of it. And that was my strive.
And everything is
and my drive.
all force feedback. Taurus system that's self.
Egypt says let them live.
A created B, the created C, the created D, the created A, the created B, the created C, the created D.
Let them
So
fly.
nothing came first. It didn't say what came first, the chicken or the egg or the bat. Like at the end of the day, that
No, I just can't.
To the sky,
I told you I can't.
to the pie.
people just have to be their true selves to being,
Said who's trying?
you know, just the person they
crying?
were before the system wrecked them, and
Whatever you
To
say, I'm
skip
game.
me.
be someone that they're not.
Yes,
It's
sir.
better to go around and people might say you're a pushover because you're acting like a big kid because you know, you've got an active imagination, but you just
See,
feel
they're
like
trying
you're
to-
still a kid.
they
You
don't
know,
just
why
talk
don't you
about
get
stuff,
all
they
like
actually get
macho on
things
people
done.
and like throw your muscle around. But at the end of the day, when I used to do bouncing,
Chinese
and people
firework,
used to come
hey?
up and say,
Gonna
"No,
have
you
to
try and punch me
create a
because I can't
firework.
punch you unless you're going to punch me." If you
You're
don't
gonna
give them the
fight for a
energy, you
firework.
don't give them the feed them that.
jurisdictions
that they
just come down
don't
on
do
you.
it. And at the end of the day, it is.
So
Too
Peter
many
doesn't
people
know
be
what
trying
to
to impress the wrong people
the,
and try and help
Prime Minister.
people that aren't good for us. And the thing is, sometimes we get so caught
He's
up
not a
in
bad man, he's a good
having to
man.
impress some people that,
And
you know,
I
what
can
is
see
it that
myself
people
being
are
able
actually
to sit down and have a good
out trying
conversation
to
with them.
achieve? What are they
Be able
trying
to
to
enjoy
do, and do they say what they
having
mean and mean what they say? Are
non-work
they just all
related
happy when they're on the drugs
conversation
and after them?
and being able to
They're just
enjoy
all negative
his
and
cousin's
wanting to see
pastime
from
and have
you
a good old chat and
like at the
say
end of the day, I
how
love my drugs, but I've never sold my
wrong
soul.
anyone
But I
can
would do
be
something
and
bad
how
to
right
my friends or to my family or to
persevering
anyone, or to say something
into
and then to
seeing this
bring
through.
it back just because I'm not high. I'm high on being natural, and at the end of
Peter
the
says, Marty, is there
day,
anything that's just
it is to
made you
be
feel more comfortable,
able
made you feel
to
confident
foster
in
a safe
with what's been
environment
happening?
and to
Well, mate,
harvest
the 20
a
assassination
crop
attempts and me
from-
being brought back to life.
from, you know,
If there was
this to
any
reap what
crimes
you
or any
sow.
problems with
It
myself,
is
I
to be
don't
a
think I would have
product
been
of
brought
the
back.
land. It is to mean
So,
what you say and say what you mean, and say
to
it
the
nicely,
squeaky
and
wheels
to
that
make
wanna
a conversation
start
go forward and to make things
talking
go
shit.
forward. It is to be G-rated or PG-rated.
I just need to have
it's not
enough,
X-rated. It is to know that
back
we
in
are
to
in a
say,
war
okay, I
zone.
put my foot
We
down
are
on this.
at battle.
And that's why I'm
And
having
that
China to
people's
be the
lives getting
tobacco
lost
for
every single
ASI,
day being a
artificial
bloody
super intelligence.
narcissistic. And all I say is that we've got to use discernment. We've got to be able to discern to saying you're good people who are bad
Sometimes
people.
we need something to
And
make
at the
us
end of the
help
day,
try
it is to see,
hard.
it is to
And maybe
for
that's
every
just
drop
people
of
jumped off
water
in
that
deep
goes
water,
to the flower
deep
that
end.
grows,
But,
to the blossoms that to what we make of it.
We just have to know that
Did it
how
say?
bad could things be if we had got it wrong and we didn't change the way that we
It
looked
is
at
to
things.
rest God, which is
And it
female.
had a cascading
which is like
snowball
Manchi.
effect on reality,
Fucking
our
suck
reality,
it in.
which could have been grave instead of prosperous and advantageous. I do still respect the Aboriginal flag and the Aboriginal people. I'm not Aboriginal at all. I'm a goddamn extraterrestrial that's come down to even come down to fool myself. Come down to fucking load, man. Sir? Well, his babies are pretty cute. Sir, I'm not sure if his babies are out to fuck with us or we're out to fuck with him, but sir, I think we better back up. Said Hamas. Hamas. Did it not make sense? Making sense? Cleaning up the mess. Time to get dressed.